We'll see seniors getting ready to graduate and moving on to their secondary education or their workforce or apprenticeship. They have different levels of achievement or competence. Let's look at the person here on the left and look at their thought bubble. Whew, I did it. I passed all my classes, maybe C's and D's, but I passed all my classes. A student C may be at the upper end or higher performing, maybe thinking he's ready to go on to his apprenticeship at the XYZ contracting company. He's set to go. Then we have a lot of students in between the extremes. Student B is thinking, I'm excited to see if I get accepted at a trade school or a job in my field. So somewhere in here, as we could line up these students from lowest performing to highest performing, somewhere in there is the student who is minimally competent. That minimally competent job candidate is ready for his or her first job in the trade they prepared for and can perform that job in a safe and effective manner with the appropriate amount of supervision of a new employee. So where is that competent student? It's definitely not person A, and person C is most likely more than simply minimally competent. So let's consider a scale or a number line underneath these students that represents the extremes from low competence to high competence. All students are going to take the NOCTI, so we're going to use the NOCTI as that tape measure or the ruler, the measuring instrument to measure competence. So your job is to find the right point on that scale, the NOCTI scale, that signals that a student is minimally competent, that is a minimally competent job candidate. So we want to find the minimally competent job candidate defined as an entry-level employee on their very first day on the job who is able to perform duties in a safe and effective manner with an appropriate amount of new employee supervision. So you are going to determine the competence score that represents this competent candidate. The bottom line is, how many questions does that student need to get correct to be considered competent?